So maybe you just finished school, or maybe you're a student going to university, and you're still asking your parents for money, and every time you want to hang out, you just try to ask your own dad or your own mom for money, and you want to finally start to earn some money yourself, and you want to finally start to spend your own money however you like, without getting called out by someone else. So maybe you just finished school, or maybe you're a student going on to university, and you're around the age of 16 or 25, and you don't have anything serious going on in your life right now. So you want to get a job in order to earn some money, in order to spend that money however you like, and you want to spend it with the freedom of your own without having to ask your parents for their money. And honestly, I think it's the right move to do, and for everyone. And you're thinking that you don't have that much of experience in the work field, and because of that you can't work. And I just want to assure you that this isn't the case, and that won't be a problem for you. Because maybe you're thinking that the best option for you is to work at some local restaurant nearby to get you the average income that will satisfy pretty much any teenager or any adult. So you're gonna want to stick around to the end of this video, because I'm gonna be covering everything you need to know about applying for jobs and any jobs in general. But I'm gonna be focusing on restaurants and how you can reach out to them, and how you can get in touch with the managers, as well as what worked for me and what you should do, as well as what you shouldn't. And you can apply these steps to every single job that you want to get, not just restaurants. But this video is going to be generally focused on getting jobs at restaurants, because that's what I know most about, and I'll name every single way that you can do in order to get the job. So first thing, before you mention the different ways that you can do to apply to restaurants, you should have a CV ready. And you might be asking, what is a CV and what do I need it for? So a CV is like a resume. It contains a bunch of information about yourself, like your name, your address, your phone number, your location, some info about yourself, and some information about your education. And it is really not complicated, and it is really easy to do, so you don't have to stress over it. And I'll put my own CV for an example and my own resume. It should be right now on the screen, and it just contains the major that you're studying, like the school you've attended to, and you can add some more info about yourself, like past work experiences if you have any perhaps, and maybe your skills. And you need this resume because you're gonna send it to the HR and to the ones responsible for the hiring. So yeah, make sure you have it ready, and it is really easy to make, so don't stress over it. You just can find free resumes and free templates on Canva. It's a free editing app, and actually my resume and the resume that I just put out have been made by a free template by Canva, and it looks just clean, as you can see. And you can do the same, and it just needs like 10 to 15 minutes and your CV will be ready to go. So all you need is just to grab some information about yourself, like your name, your phone number, your address, your education, of course, you know it, just some simple infos. And I'll put the link down below to Canva and to the template I used in order to make my own CV, and you can just fill out the information. It'll be really easy. And if you get lost while making one, just comment down below or reach out to me by Insta or by email. They are also in the description, and I'll be glad to help you with anything you need. So now that you have the first step ready, let's go on to applying and how you can reach out to restaurants or to pretty much any job. So the best way to do it is by sending an email to the HR of the restaurants that you're looking to apply for, or to any company. In this email, you just have to write a bit about yourself and why you want the job, and you might want to show yourself as a bit enthusiastic. Just maybe say that you like the restaurant and the potential that you see with this restaurant and how much you appreciate it. Just some random flattery, it doesn't matter, and it will be like a small paragraph. And just make it short and clear and simple. And of course, with this email, you're gonna send your CV that will contain your phone number and your email. And when the HR or when the ones responsible for the hiring, they will see it, and they will make sure to contact you within 2 or 3 days. It depends on every single restaurant. And yeah, the HR of the restaurant that you've applied for will contact you, and it will call you within 2 or 3 days to attend an interview. Now make sure you watch to the end of this video so I can tell you everything you need to know about the interview and how it will go. And it is just simple. I will just say right now that everything is simple, and don't overcomplicate things because it will hurt you. The second best way to apply for a restaurant is networking, and that means if you know someone who already works there at the restaurant that you want to apply for, then this employee will make a clear picture of you to the manager, and he will support you by letting the manager know, or the one responsible for the hiring know, that you're applying for the job. And hopefully he will make it easier for you to start working, because when you introduce yourself, you can tell the manager or whoever is doing the interview with you that you are coming from this person's side, and you know this person that works there, and you'd like to be a part of the team. It would just make everything a bit easier, because if the ones doing the interview can hear something familiar, then he will also be happy to have you in his own place. Also, what you can do is you can directly go to the restaurant that you're looking to apply for, if you're confident enough, of course, and you can speak directly to the manager and hopefully have a chat with them to introduce yourself and to let them know why you're here. But I often don't recommend this way, because first, you might go into the restaurant and the manager might not be there, and secondly, if the manager or the HR was in the restaurant and they were present, then they might not be expecting people to come and to talk to them, so it might be a bit strange for them. And the third reason is you might not be ready to speak directly to them, because you're not going to be prepared prepared of what to say and what to do. So what I recommend doing is you contact the HR before going, so you can get an interview or an appointment or whatever, so you can get yourself ready and you can go out and talk to whoever you want. Other way that can work for you is you can search for jobs directly within the websites like LinkedIn or social media, because often restaurants will point out that they need to hire people on their social media, and they will often make the announcement on Instagram or on any social media platform, and you can get in contact with them and they get some information of the restaurants by checking out their social media. And the good thing about it is you can see every restaurant that needs employees, and you can compare every single restaurant and every single place to see which one fits you the most and which one will drag you closer to your desired goals. Now often the restaurant itself will have a day specified for hiring new employees. Often this day is called the recruitment day, and they will often post about it on their social media platforms, and they will make an announcement before a week or before 5 days at least to let the people know that they are looking to recruit new people and the new employees, and they will state out the day and the times available for you to go there and to actually attend an interview and to speak to the ones responsible for the hiring. So yeah, make sure to stay active on the social media platforms to not miss out on this recruitment day if you're serious about getting a job. But yeah, in every single way that I mentioned, you're gonna have to attend an interview and you're gonna have to speak to the manager or to the HR or to whatever, and you're gonna have to agree with them on a few things before you can get the job itself. So let's get into the next part, which is the interview itself. Now when I say the word interview, there is no need for you to just panic and to overcomplicate things, because it is actually really easy. It doesn't require a lot of pressure. All you need is just a bit of confidence and a smile, because often the interview just always goes the same. All they do is just check you out. They just check your clothes, check your smell, they just check if you're a human being, and they just ask you a bit about yourself, like your age and if you have worked before and if you have a way of transport like a bike or a car. And after these questions they will just give you all the information you need about the job, like the salary and the times and the shifts. All they are gonna do is they will talk to you to a bit to see if you have the social skills, of course. So yeah, all you need is just a bit of confidence, and you don't need to panic at all, because in the end it's just a fucking restaurant, bro, and it's just a temporary job to get you some money. And after the interview, if everything goes well, the restaurant staff will immediately get back to you and you will get the job. But yeah, all you need is a bit of confidence to present a good picture about yourself, and you should avoid at all costs getting anxious before the interview, because it won't help you at all. So just stay calm and relax, try to not worry as much, and you might need a bit of training over a short period of time, like 2 weeks of training, but after that you're just ready to go. Now yeah, getting a job at a restaurant is a really easy thing that anyone can do, and it doesn't require any expertise or any experience. If you're 16 or above and you have 2 arms and 2 legs, then that's pretty much all you need in order to work at a restaurant, and the age 16 is the legal age in most countries. But yeah, working at a restaurant is a really good thing that you can have if you're looking to earn some money while you're studying at university, and it will build you up stronger mentally and tougher physically. But keep in mind that the work itself will take a huge part of your day and it will eat your time out. So yeah, just be careful and see what restaurants fits you the most. Now also I want to point out that working at a restaurant, of course, it's a temporary job, but it's just a good side hustle in order to earn some money and in order to provide for the expenses of your own life. So yeah, maybe do the things that I mentioned and give it a try out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this video helps you in some way, and remember brothers, always take action. Peace.